是新的价钱表，你觉得怎样？
This is me.
我看一下啊。
And that's Renee. And you might be wondering just what was problematic about her initial price list. Well,
为什么这个 menu price list 这么复杂？我不大明白，跟我解释。
就是我们一个肉一个菜就是2块半，肉块2的菜7毛，然后饭6毛就是2块半。
这边比较清楚，可以是 standard 的，可是我看这些东西好像这边菜 broccoli 还有 vegetables。broccoli 是 vegetable 吗？
broccoli 是比较贵嘛？
是不同的菜啦。
对，这里写 broccoli 块2罢了嘛。
那这边也有肉，为什么肉在菜这边？
就是我们那个菜跟肉一起炒啊，就涮肉的，对。
So a few months ago, I produced an episode on Cai Fan, and we discussed price transparency at these stores. So the store that Steve worked at had a price list, but it wasn't very helpful. So the team decided that we would help Renee to revamp her price list. And who better to do it than to get someone from Singapore's unofficial Cai Fan Association? Me. But I will need some advice on how to even get going first.
Looking at this, I noticed there are 3 major issues with this price list. One is the dishes are not categorized properly, right? We should have clearer headings so that customers don't get confused. Second is the pricing. Instead of plus, we should use a range that's clear to customers. Some of the words used in the set dishes, we could replace them with icons that make it more eye-catching and more intuitive to the customers. Third is cleaning up the language. Some of them you have English and Chinese together, and some of them we just have the Chinese language, and those who don't understand Chinese would probably don't know what that particular dish describes. 3 tips that I could give to other Cai Fan stores who are thinking of coming up with a user-friendly and intuitive price list is, first, to make it less cluttered, to have consistent pricing. Don't make it ambiguous, like having plus and use consistent language. That's very important. To ensure price transparency is also about where we place the price list. We should also put it at the front of the queue so that the customers would know how much they would be paying before they select their dishes.
So Prof. Lau said that in order to improve the price list, there needs to be clearer headings. I will rename the headings and add that these are signature dishes so that customers would know they carry a more premium price. Ka-ching! For dishes without a fixed price, like what is plus, the new list should have a specific price range. And lastly, the language of the price list should be consistent throughout. So you have things like Chinese here, English and Chinese here. Okay, I'm going to clean up this. Okay, the price list is all set. But another key point was to ensure that the price list is visible to the customers. So, this is how Renee's store looks like, and this is where the customers would start queuing from. But there's only one price list, and it's on the other end of the queue, which means I would only know how much I'm paying for my Cai Fan once I've reached the counter, which is a bit too late. I've actually spoken to Renee before about having another price list over here, but she did say that the price list might block her dishes. But I might have an idea on how we could have another price list here. I want to find out if the new price list is intuitive to the customers.
the new price list has food icons for easy reference. Pricier choices are categorized under signature dishes. But the game changer is this column where customers can easily tell the amount to top up when upgrading their regular meat for signature ones.
So I've actually bought 2 vegetables and 1 signature meat, and I want the customers to calculate how much this Cai Fan costs based on the new price list. So there's rice and then 2 veg and then the prawn paste chicken. 350, okay. 350.
The customers were able to calculate the correct amount they would be charged, and so
gone. And I love that the boss isn't here because I have free reign now. There's price transparency now because the price list is transparent. This is the new price表. 你觉得怎样？
我看一下啊，不错啦，很明显啦，就是人家可以知道说哦，饭是6毛，肉是1.2，人可以知道说哦，虾酱鸡1份是1.8。可是这个3毛是什么？
这样说，如果有人买一个菜一个肉，对吗？
对。
如果是普通的肉，就是2块半。
OK。
可是如果我的肉是虾酱鸡，我只需要top up 3毛，连他们就会 automatic 哦，2块半加3毛，2块8。
哦 ，OK， 所以就是一个菜一个肉，如果那个肉是虾酱鸡的话，就会是2块8。
你喜欢吗
？OK 啦
，OK 而已啊。
可以啦，就是他就会先看到就想，哎，这么3毛钱，可能就会有 argue 啊，不过也是 OK 啦，可能要跟他们解释一下。
In 2023, Singapore Consumer Watchdog received 11 complaints on unclear and inconsistent pricings displayed at Cai Fan stores. Almost every week, there's also someone online complaining about being overcharged.
This Cai Fan costs $9.20.
Overall, Renee had mixed feelings about the new price list. Do you have any ideas on how I can improve it? You can let me know in the comments below. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for new Talking Point episodes, you can send them to the email here. Thank you for watching, and you can catch the episode on price transparency at Cai Fan stores on CNA Insider. And remember to hit the subscribe button.